Take on the pain. Introducing CopperFit. Advanced cutting-edge compression garments designed to help relieve muscle and joint soreness.
Where has this been for the last few years? If I can put this to the rigorous test of an NFL athlete, and it can work for me with all the joint pain that I've had, it'll definitely work for you. I pushed this product to the max, and it performed great at every level.
Helps reduce swelling for faster recovery.
CopperFit has helped me a lot, and I've seen a huge difference. The pain I was having literally felt like someone was stabbing me in the knees. I had pretty much lost all hope. They said, you need to quit. It's not going to get better. I refused. To me, I feel really good inside, and I've accomplished something, and CopperFit has helped me do that.
High-performance compression fabric designed for faster recovery, support, and guaranteed relief of muscle aches and pains. And blended with powerful odor-reducing copper. 2 technologies, 1 ultimate compression garment.
I definitely recommend it to anybody to give it a try that has pain. I noticed that a couple of days after, it didn't really hurt. And I was like, wait a minute, is this real? This is very real. And just with the CopperFit, honestly, for the first week, I've noticed results.
Comfortable, lightweight compression sleeves, tough enough for any active lifestyle.
Construction isn't light duty. I couldn't pick up a gallon of milk. Within a few days of using the CopperFit, mobility in my arm was 100% better.
Well, this is the show to show someone that you actually care and that you're listening to them. Thank you for joining me. We have CopperFit with Rosalie, who's going to be helping me today. And I know a lot of us have those aches and pains. You don't need to be a professional athlete. You can be that weekend warrior. You can be that mom or that grandmother who's looking after the grandkids. And all of a sudden, you feel that pain in the knee. You feel that pain in the elbow. We have such a great way to get that relief. And you're taking a look at it. Brand new here to the shopping channel. It is our CopperFit. Rosalie is going to tell us the benefits about copper, because I know when we hear copper, we think, okay, why would I want copper in clothing? But compression garments and copper go hand in hand.
Right.
Nice to see you.
Less stink.
Less stink.
You're going to smell
She's
great.
Yes.
With all your movements. I love compression. Again, it's a drug-free way to get your body to feel better. And compression gear has been around for a long, long time, and we've made so many incredible improvements. It's silky soft. It makes your body feel good really instantly the moment you slip it on. I always tell my clients, it's like a hug. And I talk about this even as a fitness trainer now for over 30 years. You can imagine I've heard about knee pain, ankle pain, shoulder pain. And again, we all experience that. I've had elbow pain, a typical tennis elbow. You know, I've had my hips replaced. So I am very comfortable and confident when I talk about how compression can really help increase the blood flow, circulation, speed healing. And that's why you saw that introduction with athletes. In the Summer Olympics especially, because we can see them wearing it. In the Winter Olympics, they've got their snow gear on. It's mostly inside sports. But with the Summer Olympics, you see the sprinters wearing it. My favorite example is the swimmers. Remember back in the day when they used to wear those tiny Speedos?
Yes.
And now they're like, well, they were full body for a while, and now they're shorts. Because what compression does is it actually supports your muscles, increases blood flow and circulation, helping you perform better and recover faster.
You know, I remember when we were speaking about this, one of the things you said is it's wearable wellness. Wearable wellness. I mean, when you think about your everyday life and the things that you do, think about just getting the bag of groceries from the car, the trunk, putting it inside, and that ache that you get all of a sudden that tennis elbow starts acting up. Or maybe it's as simple as it's spring. Hey, I'm going to take out the bike. Well, forget trying to just even lift the bike out of the garage. All of a sudden you feel that tweak in your knee. Having that compression is so important so that this way it can help you do the things that you actually love to do every day.
Right. And again, because we do sit a lot, the socks are coming with every single one of your purchases today. So that's really your bonus. That's your big introduction. Many of us, we do wear compression socks on a regular basis, especially those of us that do have jobs where we're sitting a while, or maybe we can't help that we're doing a lot of sitting, or especially for travel. Again, having implants, metal implants in my body, the winter is not my friend. The winter does become so much friendlier when I wear compression gear. I'm an avid figure skater. I love to skate around the rink. And that's where I noticed the biggest difference is when I had my compression gear on, It allowed me to skate longer, enjoy myself more. I wasn't feeling the coldness, the achiness on my hips, and became a super fan. With any kind of a sleeve, ankle, whether it's knee, elbow, it's also that visual reminder, especially if you're having an elbow issue. You're going to be less likely to continually to use, because sometimes rest is best when you have an issue. This is a nice visual reminder that, you know what, let me take a little extra care. Again, this is silky, silky soft. It's infused with the copper. It feels amazing on, easy to slide on. And again, it increases the circulation. So for those of us that do suffer from arthritis, for those of us that do suffer from bloating or swelling, this can really help.
Now, we're going to go through the size chart, and then I'd love to read some testimonials. But in terms of sizing, we're going to see medium, large, extra large, extra, extra large. One of the things I want to mention with this product is make sure that you're going to size up, because you have to think of it like shapewear. It's compression wear.
Right.
For example, I know you wear a medium.
Right.
And typically, when I look at you, you're an extra small.
Right.
So I think. So I just want everybody to know at home, when you are thinking about this, you will be wanting to size up 1 or 2 depending on where you are in terms of that size.
Right. For the knee sleeve, basically grab your tape measure, wrap it about 6 inches above the knee, and then find your size that way.
Okay.
But you're right, I was kind of surprised that I wasn't a small.
Yep.
But again, it is so incredibly comfortable. And this morning I went for my power walk, and just because I was having a sample on one leg and not the other leg, what a difference.
Really?
And again, I've also been involved with compression wear studies, where we had a group of people exercising in black gear, and then didn't tell them, and then we had them exercising the exact same routine in compression wear, and we were just asking how you're feeling. Did you notice any they felt more energized?
Wow.
Yes. And again, for those of you that have diabetes, you know, your doctor does recommend that you wear the compression socks, the compression stocking. So again, this technology is not new. It's to help us feel better, increasing joint lubrication, increasing recovery, and increasing support. It's like a gentle hug on your body. So if there's anywhere on your body that's not feeling great,
I know many of you love it, and we have great testimonials. John said, well, I wore it for a full day running errands, and I didn't even realize I had it on. I decided to keep it, and it feels so good. True to size, medium, and stabilizes the knee. I usually develop stiffness in the knee due to arthritis. I had surgery on this knee many years ago, and as a result, I eventually got arthritis. I have no pain, just stiffness. This copper compression product, and this is all in caps, product definitely helps me with my issue. It is a keeper, and I think there's a lot of that. There's a lot when you're looking at these reviews where it's bold encapsulated, because when you live with pain, when you're living and suffering, to have a relief is so important, and when you can do it in a drug-free way, it's so fabulous. Now, we're going to give you a look at this video, and we're going to be back in just a second.
Where's your pain?
I hear it. Right here. Both elbows.
Take on the pain. Introducing CopperFit. Advanced cutting-edge compression garments designed to help relieve muscle and joint soreness.
Where has this been for the last few years? If I can put this to the rigorous test of an NFL athlete, and it can work for me with all the joint pain that I've had, it'll definitely work for you. I pushed this product to the max, and it performed great at every level.
Helps reduce swelling for faster recovery.
CopperFit has helped me a lot, and I've seen a huge difference. The pain I was having literally felt like someone was stabbing me in the knees. I had pretty much lost all hope. They said, you need to quit. It's not going to get better. I refused. To me, I feel really good inside, and I've accomplished something, and CopperFit has helped me do that.
High-performance compression fabric designed for faster recovery, support, and guaranteed relief of muscle aches and pains. And blended with powerful odor-reducing copper. 2 technologies, 1 ultimate compression garment.
I definitely recommend it to anybody to give it a try that has pain. I noticed that a couple of days after, it didn't really hurt. And I was like, wait a minute, is this real? This is very real. And just with the CopperFit, honestly, for the first week, I've noticed results.
Comfortable, lightweight compression sleeves, tough enough for any active lifestyle.
Construction isn't light duty. I couldn't pick up a gallon of milk. Within a few days of using the CopperFit, mobility in my arm was 100% better.
So we want to find a drug-free way for you to have this relief. And I'm just going to go over the package in terms of what you're going to be getting today. Okay, so with the Copper Fit, this is the sports socks with the knee support. We have an ankle support that's going to be coming up, an elbow support. We'll give you the item numbers for that in just a second. Right now, the knee support is $480,863, the blockbuster price of $19 and change, 2 easy pays of $9.99. You're getting a pair of sports socks in black, as you see here, and the knee support. You know, it's a good idea. You know, maybe if you're thinking about, well, I'm just going to use one, you could always gift the other one. And you know, Rosalie said it best. This just shows that you're listening to someone. You're, you know, that person who constantly says, oh, the pain that I feel, I'm feeling it constantly, every single day. This is a great way for them to get a relief. Now, I'm just going to read one more testimonial. Kathy says, I am on my way to owning one for each day of the week. And then she puts in brackets, maybe of the year. I sit for long hours at the computer, not good for my feet, both good, not good for my health. I try to get up each hour, but some days the hours fly by, and before I know it, the day has turned into night. I tried elevating my feet, but to no avail. I would go from day to day with swollen feet, whether copper, compression, or both. All I know is that the foot sleeves work. I rarely take them off. I sleep in them. Oh, wow. And that's a good question. And no longer have achy feet when I wake. I can wear it for extended periods of time because the material is breathable, which is also a good point. My feet do not overheat or rash. Best of all, my shoes fit. I never realized that the swelling was affecting my shoe size and fit. I travel and am looking forward to not having swollen feet when I land. I just purchased my 3rd pair. Good job, Kathy. And we'll be back for more. I am grateful for the product and for the relief. There were so many points in there, Rosalie.
Right. And those are the socks.
And those are the socks that you're getting with
are amazing. So no matter if you pick the sleeve for the knee, the sleeve for the ankle, or the sleeve for the elbow, you're getting the socks. And once you put them on, they're your best friend. For those of you that suffer from plantar fasciitis or ever had that kind of issue, the arch support is superior. And what she's meaning by her socks feeling better is it's a very nylon-y, silky kind of feel. Again, the copper, and if you have someone in your household that does have an issue with foot odor, this is a must. That's exactly what copper truly is famous for, is antimicrobial, keeping things smelling pleasant. Especially with socks, that's so imperative. So again, maybe you have a loved one that does have a knee issue or a hip or an ankle issue or an elbow issue. Keep the socks. And with Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up, you know, what a great, again, I care, I listen to you gift.
Well, and I know a lot of us are thinking, okay, well, giving a pair of socks is not the most fancy way of saying I love you, but when they put it on and they understand that they're getting that relief, they'll give you the biggest hug and they'll be so excited about it.
They're nice looking too.
Yeah, they are. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
We have Chef Julian who said, I am a believer in this copper compression sleeve. They have helped my knee and elbow ailments. Recently, my son rolled his ankle in a football game, and luckily, he didn't do any damage to it, but still bothered him. After getting cleared from the doctor, my next move was to get him a pair of copper compression socks, and I'm so glad I did. He said it helped, and it isn't limping anymore. Thank you so much, Copper Compression. And I think that's a really good point, because, you know, what happens when you first hurt yourself? After you do the crying for a second, then you're thinking, how can I get this relief? And I think that's what's so nice about CopperFit is that they actually can help you instantly start that process.
Right, and again, it's been tested out on athletes who continually face injuries day in, day out, and especially, the elbow support is one of my favorites because I have gone through that injury myself. And not only does it feel good, not only do you feel the warmth, the increased blood flow, the circulation, and by the way, what's new in healing is they're telling us that ice, they're re-looking at suggesting that we ice.
Really?
Yes. Because ice really slows down that increase of blood flow and circulation, and how the body heals is you're getting that blood flow and circulation, because what your blood does is it carries that rich, oxygenated nutrient for those of us that are eating well to help heal. So if you're putting ice on first, so they're really re-looking at that whole, because I know I've been like, ice. Now I'm just like, what? And what I love about this, it is that visual reminder. Because if you're right-handed or you're left-handed, and by the way, they work on either side. There's not a right side and a left side for all our garments.
Okay.
You tend to grab and still work with that dominant arm. That visual reminder is so important for you just to take a second step back. Yes, that's the injured area. Let me work with the other side. Again, whether you're a professional athlete, golf season is coming up, tennis season is coming up. Do you have a little bit of issue into the elbow area? Or maybe due to your crafting, are you doing a lot of knitting? Are you doing a lot of crocheting? I know with my mom, with her hands, or she was getting with the joint issue. So to keep that area of the body warm, this does that warmth, plus it increases that blood flow and circulation. Again, it's like a nice hug. It's hugging, making that area feel better, but at the same time, increasing that blood flow, because we need movement, and that's what compression does. Compression kind of acts like a little bit of exercise for your body, compressing the muscles, so it increases the blood flow and circulation, having you recover better and helping you perform better.
Well, and I think doing it in a way that's easy and accessible. It's not something that's complicated that you have to go through. You're literally sliding it on. All you have to do is pick your size. We do have a size chart for you. We're thinking of this as shapewear. So when you are putting on your shapewear, for example, you're typically sizing up. We're going to take a look at the size chart for the sleeve. What you're seeing here is measurements for it.
Right. And again, what I want you to do is measure around your bicep.
Okay.
So make a bicep muscle and figure out where you are. Again, I am a medium with a full bicep of 11 inches around. Pop it up. So if you have bigger biceps, you're definitely going to need the bigger size sleeve. But what was very interesting, because I posted this on my fitness Facebook page, and one older client said, she was like, I feel kind of hip. Because you're right, you see all the basketball players, all the volleyball players, everybody is wearing what we call a sleeve, whether it's on their arm, whether it's on their legs, whether they're cycling, whether they're hiking. Again, it makes your body feel better when you're performing. But don't think that this is too thick. I've been wearing my jacket on top. I've been sliding my pants on when I went for my power walk this morning. It's so incredibly thin. It's like, again, like you'd slip on a pair of stockings or nylons. It does have that cool factor to it as well, making that, again, muscle work without you working.
Well, and I think being able to say to your mom, okay, you know what, now I do have a solution for you. Because here's the thing, maybe it's your parents, maybe it's your friends who they complain, but they don't necessarily want to find the solution. They don't want to find it because they think it's going to cost them too many steps, or it's just going to cost them too much money. Isn't it nice to know that you can get this at $19 and change, and it's something that they can do? So if I go to my mom and I'm saying, okay, mom, you have a bum ankle, here, put this on, you can just slide it on. She's more prone to doing it. And think about that person too who doesn't like to go to the doctor, who doesn't like to do these things. Go to the doctor, number one. But after that, they're going to say, why don't you use a compression garment? This is a perfect opportunity to do that. And with the copper, that is going to fight all that bacteria. And whether you realize you have a scent problem or not,
right?
It's nice to know that it can actually combat that as
right.
well.
Or I'll be wearing mine while I'm exercising, and you just rinse it, so it's continually reusable. Once you've got your sleeve, whether it's for your elbow, whether it's for your knee, whether it's for your ankle, and your socks, again, they dry very, very quickly. But again, like one of our viewers wrote, and she's like, I want one for every single day of the week, because these socks, again, you feel like you're putting on a super high quality sock. And I wore mine. I hosted Easter on Saturday. So I threw them on, just being up and around. It does feel like it gives you that little bit of energy boost. And if you'd like to test it for yourself, put one sock on and one sock off, and notice the difference in how your legs feel. A lot of us do get that swelling into the ankle. What this does, especially the socks, which remember, you're getting a pair of socks with every single one of your purchases today. It works the number 2 muscle in your body responsible for increased blood flow and circulation. Your heart is number 1. Your calf muscles are number 2. And these socks just wrap around from the toe all the way up. They're a nice high socks. So you're getting nice coverage, nice increased blood flow and circulation. So again, if you suffer from puffiness, restless leg syndrome, that's all based on poor circulation. Doctor approved. compression gear.
Well, I know so many of you love it. You're writing in. We appreciate it. We actually have Edward who said, I bought this for my wife who had been continuously complaining of elbow pain. We have someone like that in our life, so I understand, Edward.
Right.
She used it for 2 days and has told me that there is no pain at all anymore. She loves her copper fit elbow sleeve and she loves the silky feel. So thank you for mentioning that.
Right.
Because you're going to be wearing it underneath your clothing. You want to make sure that it does have that slip to it so that's why it's not going to stick. It's nice that you are able to have that.
Right, you don't even know you're wearing them. They're that comfortable. The material is that high quality. It feels so, so good on your skin. And again, I love that you're getting 2 items. So if you want to keep one for yourself, and then, you know, with Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up, I really like to give something that's just a little bit more personal. And again, the quality in these items are really second to none. We have some amazing testimonials because Copperfit has been around for a while. It's not a newer brand. What is new about it is that copper infusion.
Well, and I think the nice thing is that we were able to get you all of these great testimonials. I'll read it to you again, but this one we're moving on to is the ankle. So remember, we had the knee, the ankle, and the sleeve, so that this way I know there are very different areas for you that is in pain. If you are feeling all 3 of them, you can purchase them, of course. And with the compression socks, you can always give it away if you'd like, but of course you would love to use it and get these benefits. You're taking a look at the ankle support one. It's 480864. This visit only price of $19 and change. 2 easy pays of $9.99. Now, Judy says for her ankle testimonial, my podiatrist asked me to purchase a compression socks after diagnosing plantar fasciitis. And fortunately, I had just received this product the day before on my own. Unsure of whether or not I should wear it. It was still in the packaging when he spoke to me. I was so glad that I did. They are comfortable, well made, priced reasonably, and they were delivered as promised. Perfect, perfect, perfect. My doctor advised me to wear them throughout the day, only taking them off at night. This will be no problem at all. And tell me something, is this something that you can wear at night? Is it something you should? Can we wear all of them at night? Because I know a lot of people, when they do feel the pain, the last thing they want to do is wake up in the middle of it.
Right, and I too have experienced plantar fasciitis. Not the most comfortable thing, and yes, this is such an amazing arch support. As you can see, I've taken my shoe off so that you can see. You can even slip it over a pair of socks. So if you just think that, you know, you've got to wear it with it barefoot, how am I going to, or the other way around, if you want to put your sock on top, I find it really comfortable, very easy to slide it right on top of my little sports socket. The support for your arches is amazing. And my podiatrist too, he's just like, don't wear this just when you're, he wanted me to wear it all the time. And when you're suffering, I also did wear mine at night.
Okay, good.
So it does hold that foot, that increasing blood flow. Again, this helps speed healing, because what healing is all about is getting that rich oxygenated blood to the area that needs attention. And that's what compression is all about. Compression is like making a bicep, pumping up, flexing. It's squeezing your muscle, and that allows you that increase of blood flow, that increase of circulation. So, and then you can even wear this on top of your sock. So you're getting the sock as well. So if you want an even additional support.
You do the compression sock and you do it. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Right. So it feels so good. Again, you don't have to wear it with bare feet. You can either wear it underneath your sock or on top like I'm wearing it now. And sometimes it just gives you that little extra confidence. I have a girlfriend that always has ankle issues. So when we go for a hike, she goes, it just makes me feel better that I've got that extra support on my ankle, giving you the confidence to keep continuing to do the things that you love to do. Because it's all about being an active participant in your own life and surrounding yourself with the tools that make you feel good, make you feel better. And again, I want to stress, we live in this amazing era where we have these tools to help us to feel better, to help our joint lubrication, to help the increase of blood flow, to help not only our performance levels, but our recovery levels as well.
Okay, I want to go through sizing again, because for you who are watching, thank you. We hope you're enjoying this presentation. Think of it like shapewear. So you're going to be sizing up, and when you see these numbers, these are actually measurements around the area. So what you're seeing there is the ankle measurements. Where should we be measuring there?
That should be going right around the arch of your foot. So rather than going around the ankle area, this time it goes around the arch area of your foot. So again, 8 to 10, I would say for most women, size up to size 8. Large with your shoe size,
Okay.
and then extra large. So again, this is for men and for women.
Men and women.
So for most women, we're going to be mediums.
Okay.
Just because of our shoe size between 8 and 10, unless you have unless you have size 10 or larger.
Okay. Now, I do want to mention, as Rosalie was saying, you can definitely wear your compression sock and your ankle support, okay? Because I know we were getting some questions about that, because I know you do feel that pain, and you're sitting there and you're like, I need to double up if I can. Is it okay? So it's okay for them to use compression socks and the ankle.
Yeah, and it slides over beautifully because of the fabrication that we use. Again, or if you want, and I know there's a lot of sports socks out there that do already have that additional arch support that you may need. With plantar fasciitis, again, it's very, very uncomfortable, so you want to get that relief. And again, when I experienced it, my podiatrist, again, did suggest wearing my ankle cuff at night.
That's a great idea. And I know a lot of us, when you're tossing and turning, it's because of that pain. So being able to do a drug-free way, doing it as simple as putting on your sock. That's it.
Right.
Putting on that extra ankle support and understanding that you can actually get that. The copper compression, the copper where it comes in, is the fact that it is going to be fighting that bacteria.
Right, and that's really important when you get the ankle support, because again, it is going to be in your shoes. I know when I exercise, my feet do get a little bit damp. And again, though they wash beautifully, I just tend to rinse it out at night and reuse it the next day, so they dry very, very quickly as well. They don't go in the dryer. They can go into your washing machine if you want to do it that way, but they're so easy just to rinse out once you've used it, so they're ready for you for the next day. The socks are like top-end luxury socks. All of us should have these socks. They are so good. All of us, on average, we sit for 9 hours a day. Even those of us that make that attempted effort to exercise and move our body, we still do a lot of sitting. For those of you that travel, compression socks are a must. And again, it's something that has been around for many years, especially those of you that have, any type of diabetic circulation issues. These are going to be your best friend.
Well, and I think a lot of us, we want to think about how we can recover as fast as possible. We want to minimize that soreness. This is the way to do it. We're so happy to be offering this to you today. We have this at 480-864. This visit only, the Copperfit Sports Sock, which is black. And as you see, Rosalie has put the ankle support right on top of her sock. So you can use it underneath the sock, on top of the sock. You can put it on top of the compression sock if you want to do that as well, to get the extra little bit. And it's really about getting that relief, doing it in a natural way, doing it in a non-invasive way. Remember, when you're looking at your sizing and you see these numbers, this is the ankle one specifically is going to be your shoe size.
Right.
So for a lot of women, it's medium. For the other ones, like our knee and our elbow, think of it as shapewear. So you're going to probably want to size up, because typically Rosalie would be a small, or I think extra small, and she's wearing a medium. Thank you so much, Rosalie.
My pleasure. Feel better.
Yes, we want you to feel better. Show someone you love them. That shows them, okay, I'm giving you something that'll make you actually feel good, look good, and it'll bring that spring in your
is a life changer. These women are raving about the light as air, touchless cover they get with Mineral Air, the new cord-free airbrush application technology. So advanced, yet so easy. It allows you to hide freckles and even out skin tone. It erases unsightly rosacea without that pancake makeup look. Mineral Air even conceals the hardest to cover birthmark in seconds.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
This conceals.
You can barely see it anymore. Look at that. God, I've never found a foundation that has done this in my entire life. I've always had a birthmark on my face.
This is phenomenal.
So I know a lot of us, we love to skim through those magazines and like, girl, that girl looks so good. How come I can't look like this? You try to find what their secrets are and then you find out, oh, it's airbrushing. Okay, forget it. I can't airbrush. There's no way. I need to find a makeup artist, and who's got time to find a makeup artist? Well, guess what? This segment, we're going to be able to give it to you and put it into your own hand. Airbrushing done easy. We have a cordless airbrush that'll give you a flawless perfection each and every time. Light, full coverage with millions sold around the world. You're taking a look at brand new Mineral Air. Now, when I say brand new, I mean brand new in terms of you didn't see Hello Gorgeous, but it is brand new here right now, and Melanie is helping us. Melanie, my friend, nice to see you. Obviously, our makeup artist, celebrity makeup artist, and you see those celebrities all the time, and you hear the same thing, I'm sure. I need to look flawless, but don't make it heavy, and don't make it hard for me.
I think one of the #1 requests that I get all the time is I don't want to feel like I'm wearing makeup. I want my skin to feel natural. I want to have something that's really light, and Mineral Air is really giving you that full flawless coverage, and it's super light and it's extremely easy to use.
Well, it's such a great value. I just want to go through exactly what you're going to be getting today because, like I